We're short of the budget a wee bit, you know, a good wee bit, so we just need to cut our cloth accordingly.
The dynamics changed at the club in terms of the finances, and obviously the statement recently for the club spoke about, you know, being sustainable from now and into the future.
1-0 behind, doesn't make a difference. These boys, listen to them.
Welcome back to Darvel, a place that you know oh so well. However, things are a little bit different in this town from this time last year. Yes, last year we were here for the madness of the Scottish Cup. Darvel, you may remember, produced the biggest shock in Scottish Cup history, Scottish football history, and just history. Just a couple of 100 yards ahead of me, the 6th tier team in Scottish football knocked out Aberdeen, and we were here to witness that. What a crazy Scottish Cup run that was. With this sudden rise to success, Darvel climbed the leagues, winning the West of Scotland Football League and then getting that big Scottish Cup run. Darvel were one of Scotland's most noticeable teams in just a few years. The question asked by you, however, was, is this going to be sustainable? Unfortunately for Darvel, it doesn't look like that is the case, and today we are here to explain to you why. Just a couple of weeks ago, Darvel released a statement to the public and all their social medias explaining that the Darvel that we knew for the last couple of years isn't going to be anymore. The huge finances that we've seen pumped into this club for years is no longer sustainable. Unfortunately with that, the Darvel we're going to see tonight is not the same Darvel that we've seen for the last couple of seasons. We are here at Recreation Park to see what is actually happening with Darvel. Is this the end of Darvel? Or is Darvel just having a wee blip? Let's go, get into the stadium and see what is going on at this club. Hey ho, we are back, what do you know? It's good to be back here. Honestly, no matter what happens with this club, this stadium and the work that they have done to it, so impressive. From a small club. I'm going to insert a photo here of what it used to be. In 2 seconds time you're going to see what it is now. This ground, it is more than fit for purpose for even League 1, League 2 games. Impressive. For once we're actually here early, so let's go and speak to a couple of people at the club and see what's happening. John, you're a recognisable face. Would you like to introduce yourself for the people?
I'm John Gall, president of Darvel Football Club.
John, today I'm here to focus on Darvel and the changes that we have seen in the last year. Unfortunately, a couple of weeks ago, there was a statement released. Things just aren't the same as they were before. Would you like to explain what's happened?
Oh, it's just that, you know, we're short of the budget a wee bit, you know, a good wee bit, so we just need to cut our cloth accordingly. The manager asked at the beginning of the season, he says, well, I don't think I can do another Aberdeen. What would you like to see? And they said, we'd love you to win the Junior Cup for us. And then that's us, and we're one away for the quarterfinals. And we've got a home tie to get into the quarterfinals. So, you know, for Darvel to win the Scottish Junior Cup, which we've never done before, that would be a great thing, you know. But you know, there's still a few rounds to play, but we'll see what happens.
As you just spoke about, we had Aberdeen here last season. How was that for you as a chairman of the club? What was that feeling like for you?
It was brilliant. It was just it's different class, you know. The whole community got behind the club, you know, and even to this day we sold a record amount of season ticket holders, season tickets this season, on the back of all that, you know, and what Mick and all them achieved was just something that's you know, they'll be speaking about for years. But you know, we're into a new era now, and we'll you know, we've got to look forward and see where it takes us.
A big thank you to John and Darvel who have invited me inside to get one of these. When can you come to Darvel and not get one of these? The best in Scottish football? Comment down below. Is the Kelly Pie the best in Scottish football? We'll go and give it a try now, come on. Let's see it in all its glory. The famous Kelly Pie. Gorgeous. So good to get one of these again. They're so good, aren't they? I could eat these all day and night. 10 out of 10. Oh my goodness, man. Look at that. As you can see here in the clubhouse, Darvel, they've got all the colours out. And what were we just speaking about earlier? That famous night. Sold out here. I think there was 2,500 fans. in this one stadium. What a night. We might get one of them tonight, because I was here and I tell you I'll never forget that. It's always good to go into that clubhouse. That clubhouse, it's one of the best. Big thank you to the ladies at Darvel. They always look after me. Time and time again I come here and I'm always looked after more than enough. 10 minutes to kick off. This should be an interesting one tonight. We're going to see Darvel against Beath. Last season, Darvel were favourites to win the league. However, Beath came out of nowhere and won the league. So tonight, there's a bit of tension in the air. Darvel obviously not as strong as they used to be last season. Beath, they're flying once again. It's going to be an interesting one tonight. It's going to be interesting to see where Darvel actually are. Are they still just as good as we've seen last season, or are they going to start hitting a sticky patch with a struggle in finances? Let's go for kick-off and see. Ex-manager, there's the man himself. Mick Kennedy, back seeing his old club. Shows you the type of guy he is. He's not even manager here, he's not even involved with the club. However, he's back down speaking to everybody. It's a big loss for Darvel. However, he's got big plans ahead with East Kilbride. It is a shame, but they've got a new man in charge. Mr. McNally. Love that second name. Here we go. Darvel v Beath. Hello.
How's it going? How's it going, Blair?
It's a hello from Norrie.
It's a hello from Darvel, eh? It's great seeing you here as
Good
well.
to see you, mate. So we've bumped into Norrie. Norrie works. If you've not already, go and check out his channel. This guy does great stuff for non-league football.
That's right.
Norrie, tonight it's a bit of a different Darvel we've got, isn't it?
Aye, I know. I think they've had their issues, haven't they? But hey, they're still famous for their cup win last year, and I know that the Aberdeen fans wouldn't like me saying that.
How about you thinking tonight then? Darvel, Beath, both at the top of the table.
Well, Darvel, I think Beath have won the last couple of games over the season, so I have to go for a Beath win, I'm afraid. Sorry.
What's the score?
1-0.
Right, Calvin, you weren't on the video. You say you watch my videos? My guy. Right, I'm going to ask you one question. Who's winning tonight? In fact, I'm going to ask you another question. Who's winning the league this season? Love that. Good man. What are we boys? You can hear them shouting my name for the top. Madman. I was right, boys. You've just run. Where have you just ran down from?
Up there.
He's just ran all the way down there, so he's shouting my name. Madman. So is Ultra's going to be here tonight?
Yeah, but you're waiting for the drum.
Waiting on the drum. Going to be a wee bit of madness here. Darvel, you already know the madness. You've seen it last season. We're going to have it again. Who's going to win tonight? Darvel. What's the score going to be?
1-0.
How's things as a Darvel fan now? Obviously, there's a bit of problems. Mick Kennedy's
Not
left.
very good.
No? No.
You want to keep going.
How do you think about this season? Think you can win the league?
See, unless McNally turns it around, then I'm not sure.
Oh, McNally's always turned it around. Good man. We're round the back of the woods. And guess where we're going? We're going in with the boys. The Ultras are here. They're hearing their numbers. Bye guys. Boys. Who's winning tonight? Look at these boys. How outstanding is this? No matter what happens with this club, money or not, these boys will be here. Right, the boys want me on the drum.
Yeah,
Gonna go on the drum. Let's go. Oh, Darvel run. Oh, right across the face of goal. This has been a great game end to end. Still not had the breakthrough.
12 seconds later.
Oh, there we go, the opener. These boys aren't happy. Beav have just taken the lead. One 0 behind. Doesn't make a difference. These boys
in here. Surely. Oh! What a goal! Wow! Did you see that goal?
What a goal that was. You seen the limbs here, these boys went mental.
Oh, that's beautiful. He skinned him. Darvel in again. He's ripped him. Edge of the box. Oh! What a save. Some beautiful, beautiful work from Darvel there. That is some outstanding football there. Look at this. The passion. The boys have painted their own tifos. Got their own displays. Love it. There we go, half time. One each. These boys are still going. Scarves up. Outstanding. What is this I've got?
Subscribed.
Boys, what is everybody to do if they've not already?
Subscribe.
So, it's half time here, and Darvel are back to one each, the same way they started the game. Beef, they did start the better team. It looked as if it was going to be a dominant performance from Beef. However, the league leaders, well, they've been picked back, and Darvel have got one back on them. It's one each, and it's all to play for. As you've seen at the end of that half, Darvel, they've come into things, and they've shown the old Darvel, the Darvel we did just to know. In recent weeks, we've seen Darvel falling down the league. They were challenging at the top of the league, however, Beef, they've just stormed ahead. Darvel, they've got a lot to catch up on, and with the financial struggles, it's going to be very hard for them to compete with Beef this season. Get a result tonight, however, and that could be a big factor in what happens this season. If you remember the old ground, this is just what was left of the old ground. A small, terrible clubhouse. There was a man and a dog in this place. Now if you look at it, they've got all the pitch, look, the pitch is still in good nick. They've got all the great surroundings. And they've built this, the big ledge that we were standing on there. That was flat ground, that was nothing. That wasn't even used before. And look what they've done to it now. Darvel, if they get this right, and if they can get their finances on the straight and narrow once again, they could be back to being one of the most prosperous teams in Scotland. However, at the moment, they need to get things sorted because it doesn't look good. Right, we've never actually sat in this stand, surprisingly. So, we're going to get a wee seat and take out the second half from Darvel's nice stand. Look at these boys. Andy, get him on!
Oh! Oh! Here we go!
That is what it means. What a goal that was. And just like that, Darvel lead 2-1. Wow.
Oh, spilled. Oh, what a chance. Blocked. Now it's Beef's turn to come into things. They're looking for an equaliser. Right, the view's not the best from there, so we're going to come round to the other side of the dugout for the last 15, get a proper view and get right next to this pitch. Come on, the way it should be, non-league, right next to this pitch. Listen to these boys. Singing Blair, Blair, Super Blair. My guys, love you. Oh, Beaver in here. Cut back. Oh. 15 minutes to go, this game is opening up. Beaver putting all the pressure on Darvel. Oh, oh, oh! What an effort, man. Off the upright for Beav. Inches for the equaliser. Oh! Beaver done to 10 men. A flying elbow. He's had a second yellow. And that is a huge one for this game. Beaver still pressing. Despite being down to 10 men, they're still pressuring. Oh, oh, Darvel, they're hanging on here. They're hanging on desperately. These boys are spurring them on. There we go. Doesn't matter. Darvel have done it. Look what it means to the coaching staff. They've had it very, very tough in the last couple of weeks. With the news of the problems here, doesn't matter. They have just went and beaten the league leaders and last season's champions, Beef. Tony, that was a tough, tough game. However, you got over the line, you must be absolutely delighted with that.
I'm delighted. Beef are a top team. You know, they're champions. They're not champions for no reason. They're a really top team, and you know, the boys done it the hard way, you know, coming for a goal behind, but I thought it was an excellent game. Could have went either way, you know. We were fortunate that we got the third goal in the game to win 2-1, but you know, it was a really it was an excellent advert for the level, I thought.
You have had a huge job coming in the summer. Obviously a lot was left, a lot was put on your shoulders. How have things been for you?
I mean, the infrastructure of the place is fantastic, you know, and Michael had done an excellent job here. You know, he'd taken it from, you know, a few years ago and took some notable scalps and, you know, won the league with the club. So, you know, credit to him, you know, and he's moved up a level. You know, some boys wanted to play with him, you know, and I wasn't going to stand in the way of boys playing the next level. I'm not that kind of manager. So, it's been a tough job. The timing and when I came in, the reason behind that was, you know, a lot of players had signed up or shook hands on deals. But, you know, we're starting to put our own stamp on things now. You know, it's taken a little while. Obviously, the statement recently for the club spoke about, you know, being sustainable from now and into the future. So that's the parameters of the job. So I need to work to that and try and make the club a sustainable model, you know, in terms of what sponsorship comes in, what comes through the doors, what merchandise, all of this kind of stuff.
With the result tonight, are you still going to be going for the league this season?
We want to be competitive. I've got good players here, you know. It was unfortunate, you know, the circumstances in which I lost Ian McShane, Scott Ferguson, Jamie Glasgow, Thomas Riley, you know, top players at this level. And what's happened is, but the dynamics changed at the club in terms of the finances. So, you know, I need to live within that. I either accept that and move on and do the job to the best of my ability, or I throw the towel in and I don't quit.
Well, there you have it. Darvel FC. It looked to be doom and gloom a couple of weeks ago. We all seen it on social media. Everybody was saying this is the end of Darvel. Darvel, no more. However, things don't look to be doom and gloom for Darvel. You've seen it just there. They have just beaten the champions and the favourites this season, be 3-1. Darvel FC, it may not be as big and as boisterous as it was just last year with that victory in that Scottish Cup run. Is this the end of Darvel FC? Well, you've seen it for yourself. Definitely not.